Have you ever wondered why that bright yellow spice in your kitchen has suddenly become the center of so many health conversations? It's no coincidence. Turmeric, once just a common ingredient in curry, is now being blended into smoothies, sprinkled on oatmeal, and sipped as golden tea all across the U.S., especially by adults over 60. More and more research shows that this ancient spice may help reduce inflammation, soothe aching joints, support heart health, and even protect memory as we age. But here's what most people don't know. If you're over 60 and regularly using turmeric, there are 3 common foods you should absolutely avoid combining it with. You might be pairing turmeric with these ingredients without even realizing it, and instead of helping, they could actually weaken or even reverse its healing effects, especially for older adults with more sensitive digestion. So, in today's video, I'll walk you through 3 specific foods you should never mix with turmeric and explain exactly why they interfere with its benefits. Then I'll share 3 powerful food combinations that do the opposite. They boost turmeric's effectiveness and help your body absorb it better so you can truly feel the difference. So grab a warm drink, get comfortable, and stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use turmeric the right way, so your body can receive every bit of the healing power it has to offer. Let us know in the comments, where are you watching from today? And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We share natural health tips every day, made just for adults over 50 like you. You can easily find turmeric at your local grocery store in supplement capsules at the pharmacy, or as an ingredient in popular health drinks like golden milk. Turmeric is often called a super spice, and for good reason. Its strength lies in a vibrant yellow compound called curcumin. Not only does it give turmeric its signature color, but it's also the source of many of its most impressive health benefits. Curcumin is best known for its powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Numerous studies, including those published in Advances in Experimental Medicine and Biology, have shown that curcumin can help reduce systemic inflammation, a crucial factor for older adults dealing with joint pain or stiffness. Additionally, research in the American Journal of Geriatric Psychiatry found that curcumin supports memory and cognitive function in seniors by protecting brain cells from oxidative stress. Adding turmeric to your daily routine is surprisingly easy. Some people stir it into warm water with a little honey in the morning. Others add it to smoothies, soups, or take it in capsule form. It's simple, natural, and widely accessible. But here's something important. Many people don't realize turmeric only works if your body can properly absorb the curcumin inside it. Unfortunately, curcumin is notoriously difficult to absorb on its own. Studies show that less than 1% of curcumin is absorbed without help from enhancers or the right food combinations. That means you could be using turmeric every day and still not getting its full benefits. Even worse, some very common foods found in almost every American kitchen can actually block your body's ability to absorb curcumin. For older adults with sensitive digestion or existing health conditions, the wrong combinations can even cause discomfort or unwanted side effects. So before you take your next turmeric capsule or stir that golden powder into your morning tea, it's important to know which foods you should avoid mixing it with. Some of these foods may seem harmless or even healthy on their own, but when combined with turmeric, they work against its benefits. Knowing what to avoid is just as important as knowing what to include. In the next section, I'll walk you through 3 familiar foods you should never combine with turmeric, because understanding these simple details could make a big difference in your health and well-being. 1. Processed dairy products. Why they block the power of turmeric. Processed dairy products include things like American cheese slices, powdered creamers, sweetened flavored yogurts, and pre-packaged shredded cheese. These items are tasty, convenient, and often find their way into breakfast routines or afternoon snacks. Maybe you enjoy a slice of cheese with your scrambled eggs, a splash of creamer in your morning coffee, or a fruit-flavored yogurt between meals. But here's where the problem starts. When it comes to turmeric, these foods can do more harm than good. Processed dairy is typically loaded with additives, preservatives, artificial flavors, stabilizers, and in many cases added sugars. These extra ingredients may enhance shelf life and flavor, but they make digestion harder, especially for older adults who may already deal with acid reflux, a sluggish metabolism, or sensitive stomachs. And when your body struggles to digest food properly, it also struggles to absorb the nutrients that come with it, including curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, responsible for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits. But that's not all. Research published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry indicates that specific proteins found in dairy can bind to curcumin, effectively blocking your body's ability to absorb it. This means that even if you're faithfully taking turmeric every morning, the benefits could be getting canceled out, not because of the turmeric itself, but because of what you're eating alongside it. Take this common example: scrambled eggs with a slice of processed cheese. It might sound like a healthy, protein-packed start to your day, but that cheese may be preventing curcumin from doing its job, robbing you of the anti-inflammatory relief you're hoping for. The same goes for turmeric lattes made with powdered creamers or sweetened dairy milk. That cozy cup of golden milk might be comforting, but it could be far less effective if made with the wrong base. The good news is that there are better options. Plant-based milk alternatives like unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or coconut milk are easier to digest naturally, anti-inflammatory, and free from the hidden ingredients that interfere with absorption. 2. Vinegar-heavy foods. How acidity disrupts turmeric's power. The second group of foods to avoid mixing with turmeric might surprise you. Anything high in acidity, especially those made with vinegar, can be problematic. We're talking about everyday staples like bottled salad dressings, pickles, ketchup, mustard, and dishes that include white or apple cider vinegar. These condiments and side dishes are incredibly common in American homes. A turkey sandwich with pickles, a leafy salad with tangy vinaigrette, or a side of coleslaw from the deli might seem harmless, even healthy. But here's the problem. Turmeric is a delicate compound, and the active ingredient curcumin requires a stable environment to be absorbed efficiently by the body. When paired with acidic foods like vinegar, curcumin can become chemically unstable. That means it may break down before your body ever gets a chance to use it. Worse still, for older adults, especially those dealing with acid reflux or sensitive digestion, this combination can cause uncomfortable side effects like bloating, gas, or heartburn. According to a study in Food and Function, curcumin's bioavailability is highly dependent on pH balance. In acidic environments, its solubility and stability drop significantly. And when that happens, the effectiveness of curcumin is drastically reduced. Many people add turmeric to salad dressings thinking they're making a smart health move. And they are in theory. But if that dressing is loaded with vinegar or citrus juice, it may be doing more harm than good. The effects might not be immediate, but over time, they can quietly undermine the very benefits you're hoping turmeric will provide. So what can you do instead? Fortunately, a simple swap can make all the difference. Skip the store-bought vinaigrettes and heavy dressings. Try making your own using extra virgin olive oil, a splash of lemon juice, and a pinch of black pepper. This combination not only tastes great, but it actually helps enhance curcumin absorption. That's thanks to the healthy fat in olive oil and the piperine in black pepper. Research published in Planta Medica shows that piperine can boost curcumin's bioavailability by up to 2,000%. One more tip. If you enjoy acidic foods like pickles or sour condiments, try eating them at a different time of day, not alongside turmeric. Giving your body space between acidic ingredients and turmeric allows it to better absorb the curcumin. In short, acidic foods aren't the enemy, but timing and pairing matter. If you want turmeric to truly work for you, avoid combining it directly with vinegar-based foods, especially within the same meal. 3. Sugary cereals and baked goods. The hidden enemy of curcumin. Let's turn to a category of foods that many of us find comforting, familiar, and maybe even a little nostalgic: sugary cereals and baked goods. And yes, turmeric has started showing up in these foods too. You might have spotted turmeric muffins, turmeric pancakes, or even granola bars marketed as healthy. But here's the catch. If these foods are packed with refined sugar, you could be canceling out all of turmeric's health benefits without even realizing it. Here's why. Sugar is highly inflammatory. It rapidly spikes your blood sugar, places strain on your metabolism, and over time contributes to chronic issues like heart disease, arthritis, and cognitive decline. This isn't just speculation. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirms that diets high in refined sugar are linked to increased levels of C-reactive protein, a marker of systemic inflammation. Now, contrast that with turmeric. Turmeric is anti-inflammatory by nature. It helps reduce swelling, shields your cells from oxidative damage, and works to calm your immune system. So, when you consume turmeric alongside a sugary cereal, pastry, or cookie, your body receives two conflicting messages. One message says, "Let's reduce inflammation." The other says, "Let's increase it." The result: turmeric loses its power. Even worse, sugary foods can cause insulin spikes, slow digestion, and interfere with nutrient absorption, including curcumin, the key healing compound in turmeric. For older adults, managing blood sugar, joint pain, or cognitive health, this kind of conflict can be especially problematic. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up comfort foods altogether. You just need to make wiser swaps. Instead of sugary cereals, try stirring turmeric into a bowl of unsweetened oatmeal. Spread it on whole grain toast with almond butter, or blend it into a smoothie with fruits like bananas or blueberries. These options are naturally sweet, less processed, and won't trigger the same blood sugar spike. And if you still crave a touch of sweetness, go with a teaspoon of raw honey or pure maple syrup. In small amounts, they offer a gentle, natural alternative that won't sabotage your turmeric routine. The key takeaway is this: if you're using turmeric to reduce inflammation, avoid pairing it with foods that cause inflammation at the same time. That includes boxed cereals, packaged pastries, and anything made with white sugar or corn syrup. A little awareness can go a long way, and your body will feel the difference. Now that we've covered what not to eat with turmeric, let's shift to something more encouraging: how to make turmeric work even better for you. The good news: you don't need fancy supplements or exotic powders to unlock turmeric's full potential. What you need might already be sitting in your kitchen. With just a few simple ingredients, you can dramatically boost how much curcumin your body absorbs, and in turn, how much benefit you actually get from it. Whether you're using turmeric to ease joint pain, improve digestion, support heart health, or protect brain function, the right food combinations can make a powerful difference. Let's take a look at 3 turmeric-boosting foods and how to use them in your daily routine. 1. Black pepper, the absorption booster. Yes, that same spice you probably have on your dinner table right now holds a key ingredient called piperine. According to a study published in Planta Medica, piperine can enhance the bioavailability of curcumin by up to 2,000%. That's not a typo. 2,000%. Without piperine, your body absorbs only a tiny fraction of the curcumin from turmeric. But with just a pinch of black pepper, your body's ability to absorb and use curcumin skyrockets. Why is this so critical for older adults? As we age, our bodies naturally become less efficient at absorbing nutrients. That means what you eat is important, but how your body processes it becomes even more essential. By combining turmeric with black pepper, you're not just adding flavor. You're giving your body a better shot at using turmeric where it's needed most: your joints, your brain, and your immune system. You don't need to go overboard. Just a small pinch of freshly ground black pepper is enough. You can add it to turmeric tea, scrambled eggs, soups, or stews. It doesn't significantly alter the taste, but it dramatically improves the results. Here's a simple daily idea. Mix 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric with 1 cup of warm almond milk and add a pinch of black pepper. Stir well and sip it in the morning. This calming ritual can help support inflammation control, mental clarity, and joint flexibility, all before you even finish breakfast. And one more tip: always choose freshly ground pepper over the pre-ground stuff in a bottle. Fresh peppercorns contain more active piperine, which means better absorption. If you're taking turmeric supplements, take a moment to check the label. Many high-quality formulas now include piperine or list it as bioperine, a purified black pepper extract. If it's not listed, you may not be getting the full benefit of the curcumin you're paying for. So remember, this simple pairing, turmeric and black pepper, are more than flavor companions. They're a dynamic health duo. Just one small step, a pinch of pepper, can make a big difference in how turmeric supports your body. 2. Healthy fats. Making curcumin more bioavailable. Here's something you might not know about turmeric's active ingredient, curcumin. It's fat-soluble. That means it doesn't dissolve in water, only in fat. Why does this matter? Because if you're taking turmeric without any fat, your body may simply flush most of it out, without ever absorbing the good stuff. And for older adults, especially those managing chronic inflammation or stiff joints, every drop of turmeric counts. This is why healthy fats are essential partners for turmeric. They help curcumin pass through your digestive tract and enter your bloodstream where it can actually get to work, easing inflammation, supporting memory, and keeping your joints moving freely. So, what exactly qualifies as a healthy fat? We're talking about whole food sources like extra virgin olive oil, avocados, natural nut butters, chia seeds, flax seeds, and fatty fish, like salmon. These foods are rich in omega-3s and monounsaturated fats, which are proven to support cardiovascular and brain health. Unlike processed or saturated fats, these natural fats work in harmony with your body, not against it. Using them is easier than you might think. If you're cooking a soup or stew that contains turmeric, try adding a tablespoon of olive oil near the end of the cooking process. If you make smoothies, toss in a few slices of avocado or a spoonful of almond butter alongside your turmeric. Roasting vegetables. Just sprinkle turmeric and drizzle some olive oil on top before baking. And if you enjoy eggs in the morning, cook them with olive or avocado oil. And don't forget a dash of turmeric and black pepper for an extra boost. The goal here isn't to eat more fat. It's to eat the right kind of fat with your turmeric. Think of it like this: healthy fat is the delivery truck, and turmeric is the valuable cargo. Without the right delivery, it simply won't reach its destination. One important reminder: steer clear of processed or unhealthy fats, like margarine, vegetable shortening, or deep-fried oils. These can actually increase inflammation and undo the benefits you're hoping to get from turmeric. Stick to simple whole food sources of fat, and your turmeric will work harder and smarter, so you feel the difference where it matters most. 3. Raw honey. A natural anti-inflammatory partner. The third food that strengthens turmeric's healing power is both sweet and completely natural raw honey. Not only does it taste comforting and familiar, but it also comes with powerful health benefits of its own. Raw honey is packed with antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and even natural enzymes that support digestion and immune function. And when it's paired with turmeric, the results are even more impressive. It works in two important ways. First, it makes turmeric easier to consume, especially in warm drinks like teas or tonics. Second, it amplifies turmeric's anti-inflammatory effects, helping to calm sore throats, reduce inflammation in the gut, and support your immune system. But here's the key: it has to be raw honey. Not the kind in the clear plastic bear bottle at the grocery store. That's typically highly processed, heated at extreme temperatures, and stripped of most beneficial compounds. Raw honey, by contrast, is often cloudy, thicker in texture, and still contains natural pollen enzymes and phytonutrients. These intact elements are what make raw honey such a powerful addition to your turmeric routine. So, how can you use it? Mix half a teaspoon of turmeric with 1 teaspoon of raw honey and a bit of warm water. Stir and sip slowly. Add turmeric and raw honey to your evening herbal tea for a soothing bedtime drink. Or create a morning detox tonic by combining turmeric raw honey and a squeeze of lemon in hot water. Some people simply mix turmeric and raw honey into a paste and take a spoonful daily, often called the golden spoon. This combination can be especially helpful for seasonal allergies, sinus irritation, or scratchy throats. And thanks to honey's natural sweetness, it makes turmeric much more enjoyable, without relying on sugar or syrup, which can trigger inflammation. A quick note for anyone managing blood sugar: raw honey is still sugar, so it should be used in moderation. For most adults, about 1 teaspoon per day is considered safe and beneficial. If you're looking for a gentle, natural way to enhance your turmeric regimen, raw honey is a smart and delicious choice. It supports absorption, enhances the healing effects, and brings a little sweetness to your daily wellness routine. As we come to the end of this video, I want to thank you not just for watching, but for taking a moment to invest in your health. That's something we often forget to do when life gets busy. But today, you chose to pause to learn to reflect, and that truly matters. We've talked about turmeric, not just what it is, but how it works, how it helps, and how it can become a natural part of your daily wellness routine. We uncovered 3 everyday foods that can quietly block its benefits, and then we explored 3 simple ingredients: black pepper, healthy fats, and raw honey that can help unlock turmeric's full healing power. Now, I understand how overwhelming it can feel at times. There's so much advice out there, some helpful, some confusing. But here's the truth: staying healthy doesn't have to be complicated. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress. Small, thoughtful choices each day. That's what leads to meaningful change. Maybe tomorrow, you stir a little turmeric and black pepper into your tea. Maybe next week you switch from a processed creamer to almond milk. Or maybe you try a spoonful of turmeric and raw honey when your joints feel stiff. These small steps add up. Over time, they become habits, and those habits shape not just how we feel physically, but how we feel emotionally too. Because when we care for our bodies, we feel more in control. We feel stronger, calmer, more grounded. And at any age, whether you're 60 or 90, that sense of strength and self-respect is something you deserve. I always say this: aging isn't about decline. It's about refinement. You've earned wisdom. You've gained experience. Now, you have the chance to use that wisdom to live more intentionally, to make choices that nourish your body, your mind, and your spirit. If this video helped you, I hope you'll pass it along to someone you care about: a friend, a sibling, a neighbor. You never know how one small message could brighten someone's day or even impact their health. And if you'd like to keep learning with us, we're here every day on Health Mastery 365, bringing you thoughtful, gentle, and practical tips to support healthy aging, one conversation at a time. Until next time, take care of yourself. You're worth the effort.